Thank you so much for that warm applause for the band. I think that they have done an amazing job from 8:30 this morning till today. Did not think it would be possible to put music together when many of these students have not even had jazz band as an after-school or before-school activity. Some have, most of them have not. And it's just so heartwarming to see students back into music making, parents supporting that, band directors doing what they're doing all the time, the passion and the effort and the hard work that they put out every day to get these students ready for these concerts. It's amazing. We opened with a tune from John Coltrane called Mr. PC, and we're going to move on to a tune by Nat Adderley called Work Song. By the way, Mr. PC, we featured Lindsay on bari sax, Aaron on trumpet, and Luis on trombone. And on Work Song, we're going to hear Aaron on trumpet and Luis on trombone again. Thank you so much. This is such a pleasure for me to have a chance to come out of retirement after 3 or 4 years and stand in front of a group for a whole day. They probably don't think that it was like the best thing that's happened to me in this school year, but it really is. And let me tell you, if these kids ever get on your nerves as a parent, give them a break, because they are perfect students. These people back here, they deserve ice cream and raised allowances, no chores. Okay. Honestly, from a teaching perspective, I couldn't have ever asked for any students better than this. They were receptive from the very first moment. We made some decisions today that didn't necessarily make everyone feel great, like we cut a tune or we had to make some changes in the pieces, but they knew it was going to be for the best of what we did today. And that's what kind of band and problem solving is all about. So you have done a great job as parents. They're doing a great job as children and students. We're going to play, this is like a very traditional, known more as a vocal jazz piece, called Here's That Rainy Day by Jimmy Van Heusen. We're going to feature Jackson on alto, Aaron on trumpet, and pretend like we have a vocalist, but we don't. This is just without the words. I wish I could remember what it was like to be in 7th and 8th grade. It's very foggy and distant for me. But I would have to imagine that any student who's willing to stand up and improvise a solo has got to be very confident, talented, brave, and well-adjusted to do that. And Would you give all the folks who are doing solos today an extra round of applause? Before I announce our last tune, I would like to especially thank Chuck Nowd and Dennis Carter for the invite to work with this band today. Mark Tessero for the hosting and his gracious abilities as a host and a cookie passer-outer. And Michael Pond Jones for the whole district leadership situation that he is. A lot of responsibilities, a lot of communication, and these gentlemen have been really, really good with me, good communicating with me, and I love working with them. Also in the band, students that don't get enough praise sometimes are the rhythm section people. They probably play more notes than everybody else combined, but we don't necessarily say their name, but I'm going to. On piano, raise your hand when I call your name. We have Briley, Emily, and Madeline. On drums, we have Sullivan, who has not missed a single beat today. On bass, we have Ricardo and Arabella. And Ellie up here on vibes. Our final selection is kind of a contemporary, sort of a funk pop piece called Steep and Deep. Composer wrote it when he visited a ski slope in Vail, and I'm not sure if there was an accident on that or not, but it's kind of a fun piece. I think it's probably one of the students' favorites because they do a little bit more moving in their seat when we play this one. We're going to feature Cameron on tenor, and Rylan on alto, and Harlan on tenor. Steep and Deep. Thank you so much for coming out today.